Welcome to Healthy Hometown Cooking at Scott Community College. And here today we are with Alyssa Peterson, and we are going to make a healthy chicken confetti casserole.
Thank you, Diane. Hi everyone. So again, my name is Alyssa and I have a meal prep business out in a little tiny town called Preemption on the Illinois side. So I love to make healthy, wholesome, but family-friendly meals. So today I have what I call the confetti chicken. And I call it the confetti chicken because there's lots of colors. It's really important to try to eat our rainbow, red, purple, yellow, green. That just gives us a wide variety of nutrients from all of those different vegetables. So I kind of have my mise en place here. And we'll include the recipe down below, but we have avocado mayonnaise, some fresh salsa, cauliflower rice, kale, bell peppers, corn, cheese, red onion, green onion, some spices, bacon, and chicken. So the gist of this whole menu here is that we are going to cook the chicken, we're going to cook the bacon, and then we're just going to be combining everything. So this is a really simple dish that if you have a chance to kind of prepare everything ahead of time, this could be thrown together in a really busy evening, and it's a healthy dinner for your family. So my first step is I'm going to get my pans preheated. That's just really helpful to prevent your meats from sticking to your pans. So we're just going to give our 4 chicken breasts a little bit of seasoning. I have some garlic salt here, and you can be pretty generous with this. Give them a little flip. And while I'm doing this, our pans are really nice and hot so that when we put them down, they're going to have a nice sear on them. And that just gives it some more flavor. All right, so in this pan we go. Now here I am using a nonstick pan. If you were using something like a cast iron pan at home, you'd want to make sure there's a good amount of oil down so that the chicken doesn't stick. And now I'm going to be adding my bacon into the other pan. And I just turned down my heat a little bit, probably about medium, just so we are under control here. I might just kind of take a look to see as they're kind of browning here. I'll give them a couple more minutes. Now, if you wanted to, you could absolutely leave the bacon out of this dish. Some people are concerned with the sodium or the fat content. This dish would be really good without the bacon. Lots of flavor from the salsa and the other veggies, but I think a little bit of bacon in moderation can be good too. So we're just going to let the two completely cook. That way when we assemble the casserole, we don't have to worry about being underdone. All right, so our chicken is about done. I'm pulling it off about 150, 155. It'll just continue to cook as it kind of rests on my cutting board, and that'll keep it nice and juicy so that when we go to eat it, it's not dry. Now you could absolutely use pre-cooked chicken, like rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. I love to do that. It's a nice quick way to get dinner on the table. However, if you have a little more time on your hands, this is great too. So I'm just going to cut these up into bite-sized pieces. Just set that off to the side until our bacon is done. If you had a paper towel, it'd be really good to put this into a paper towel, but I'm just kind of draining it off like this. You can always reserve this bacon grease. I like to pour it into a jar at home, and over time you just kind of accumulate enough to use it in frying eggs or just frying pork chops in. It's just a nice alternative to butter, and it gives a lot of flavor. Now, we are just going to combine everything. We're only going to do about half the cheese. We're going to save the other half for the topping. Doesn't that look beautiful? All of the colors so far. You could make your own salsa. You could buy it from the store in the canned aisle, or there's even some really neat local people that make salsa. I use that often in my meal preps. And then that we just added in was avocado mayo. You know, you could of course use regular mayonnaise, but the difference between avocado mayo and regular mayonnaise is the oils that are being used. So the oil in avocado mayo is obviously avocado oil, which is healthier for us. You can even make the mayonnaise yourself, but you know, we've got a lot of things to do, and when we have convenience foods like that, it's very helpful to have that on hand. So we got that mixed in well, and I'm just going to add in the chicken. And this should feed about 4, depending on how much your family eats. You could always serve it with some rice or in tortillas, with some other vegetables, or even a salad would be good too. So we got that nice and tossed in there. So many colors. Okay. One thing that's really neat about this dish is that there's so many vegetables in it, but there's so much good flavor that it's really easy to go past the kale or the green onion or the red onion. So I'm just gonna stick it in the oven for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna pull it out, top it with the rest of the cheese, and then bake it for about 15 more minutes just to kind of brown that cheese a little bit. I'm so excited for you guys to make this at home. It'll fill your home with amazing smells. We are so excited to pull this out of the oven. The cheese is nice and crispy, and the vegetables are all nice and tender. So I'll pull it out and show you guys. I am so excited for you guys to try this. I know your family is going to love it. It's going to be an awesome way to get in the vegetables. There's a little bit of cheese and some bacon and chicken. So I'm excited to see how your family enjoys it, and let me know what you think. Hey Diane, come try this.
Wow, this looks great, Alyssa.
Thank you. There's so many components to it.
The flavors are just bursting in this dish. So,
The salsa,
highly recommend
the
it.
mayonnaise.
So, next time on Hometown Healthy Cooking Series here at Scott Community College. Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
sounds really bad.
Yummy.